Good Time Society, I'm Becca Scott, and this is episode 4 of our Epic Encounters mini-campaign, Lair of the Red Dragon. Woo! Yes, now that they're in the lair, I can tell them what the box is called. This box comes from Steam Forged Games. They make excellent products, which we are showing off in this video, and getting real weird in this cave. Let's quickly reintroduce our fabulous player characters. Michelle, kick us off. Tell us who you are and your character.
Hi, I'm Michelle Wynn Bradley, and I am playing Basil, the white chromatic dragonborn who is also a warlock, and my patron is the Great Old One. And I think throughout this whole campaign, I've been secretly doing evil stuff behind the scenes.
Secret.
I don't know. I think it's starting to get noticeable now. That's me.
My favorite thing is that your bond to your Great Old One comes in the form of coupons and other such expendable paper materials.
Yeah. My talisman is my business card.
Yes. Vince, tell us about Swam.
Hey, what's going on? I'm Vince Casso, and I'm playing Swam, your orc artificer, and he's just he was a big old wholesome teddy bear of a guy. Now he's kind of a face-wearing, throat-playing, complex being, and I can't wait to beat a dragon with all y'all.
Did you say throat playing?
Throat playing.
Can't do that.
You know what? You can't help that he found fun knickknacks and wanted to play with them.
Listen, it's
Oh, bravo.
I take it back.
No, that was good.
No,
Don't
that was
apologize.
the best. That was the best and quickest pun that we don't have to show you the door for. It was that good. Evanora, or rather Sage, tell us about Evanora.
Hi, I'm Sadra, and I'm playing Evanora Dagenheart. Evanora is a fairy, Oath of the Ancients paladin, but truly her oath is to Terra Hova. At the end of the day, she fights in favor of a small, very, very poor city, hoping for exactly this. This dragon is everything she's been waiting for.
nice.
Hova's Heroes!
Or the Teletubbies.
And the last is never the least, Carlos.
Never the least, Carlos Luna, that's me. I play Tapto, Forest Gnome Rogue, who's just figuring it out where his place is in corporate Terra Hova.
You have found the lair of the Red Dragon. You have evaded its notice until this point. But when it sees you, you see it. The dragon.
Oh wow, that thing.
My gosh.
We measure the thighs.
Look at the thighs on that dragon.
That is beefy.
I'm questioning my decisions.
Damn.
Evanora is indeed questioning her decisions as she stares down the open maw of this ancient red dragon.
As soon as I know I've screwed up this stealth, something I would love to do is just flutter away from Basil and Swam. Yeah, I would just like to fly and maybe even try to land on its head or something, just in I know I'm made, these two are not, I'm not gonna have them get hit with me.
Oh, she's sacrificing herself for us.
Yeah, they are well hid, and you are able to move, flutter around, and it just follows you with its open mouth as it prepares.
Okay.
What did everyone get on their initiative?
I got a 15.
Ah.
10 for me.
It's gonna be a 5. I didn't bring my own dice today, and I blame that.
I crit.
Damn.
+4, so 24.
Okay,
Almost critted.
let's see. TT gets a 24. Swum, you had a 15. Basil,
Useless against a
10.
dragon.
Evanora, you had a 2.
You know what? I believe in
5.
us.
Okay.
Excellent. So we have Tapto with 24 on that nat 20, Swam with 15, Basil with a 10, and Evanora with 5. We'll see when our fabulous red dragon goes, but Tapto, hiding amongst the stalactites, you will be the first to act.
I see this going down. I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion right in front of the dragon, right in front of Evanora, to have, and that illusion is a person that Tapto does not like in the town because they never let him work in the library, the librarian, running with a arm full of coins right in front of the dragon, and trying to lure them away, towards the other side of the cave.
Awesome.
Excellent.
So it just It just goes. They can, if they're trying to figure out and examine it, they have to roll an intelligence check.
Tapto, you create a minor illusion of this librarian. Is that a roll or it just happens?
It just happens.
Okay. The dragon sees a skittering humanoid grab handfuls of its gold, or at least an illusion of gold, and run. Is it heading towards the exit? Or deeper into the giant cavern?
I guess they're running this way. I saw it like right across, like right in front of them. So
Running
probably-
in front of Evanora
Yeah.
to take
With the intent to lead like back toward the
Yeah.
entrance.
Oh yeah. For sure.
Away.
Okay.
Away. Yeah.
Not towards
We
us.
want Dragon to leave.
Not into a corner. Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do a contested roll, and you're gonna roll deception. The dragon will roll perception.
So they have. I guess they would use their action to examine the image and
Yeah.
And I believe they roll investigation for that, for minor illusion, right?
investigation, yeah. So the creature can determine that it's an illusion with a successful intelligence check against the spell save.
Excellent. And is there anything else you're going to do on your turn?
Can I use my bonus action to pray that we get out of here?
Absolutely. Roll for religion.
I'm joking.
no, you
Oh yeah, you're
roll
right.
for
You're right.
religion.
Yes. In this moment, Tapto, and maybe I should really believe in the goo, the great old one.
Yes. Thank you. I was like, look,
Oh, I thought I was going somewhere else.
Basil looks so good.
Oh no!
you made me squawk. I love it.
Plus 5.
You fail to believe in the
think-
old gold.
You think
old
exactly that, and
Goo
then
Daddy.
you do think that. You think maybe I should start praying to goo, and then you try, and it really just fizzles. Like, nah, not your thing.
What is it for you?
The Goo Daddy failed us.
Sometimes
Well,
it just doesn't connect. You know?
To be fair, he didn't have a flyer on him, and the flyers are really important. And I know you guys don't believe me, but
You can only venerate via flyer.
no, you have to have the material in your hands so you know the words.
That's believable.
Yeah, without the paper material, and even just thinking about it, the stalactite next to you falls, and you react, immediately taking the thought of prayer from your mind.
Oh, that might have hit you.
That's why they're called stalagmites.
That's
Right.
right. The ones at the tops are mites.
These
That's
are
right.
mites.
Yes. Ignore God.
God says no! At the end of Tapto's turn, Red Dragon will use one of its legendary actions to detect. It will make a perception check, and it is making a perception check of everything in its field of view. It pauses momentarily. It closes its wide open mouth so you can no longer see that flame, and perhaps extinguished for the moment, as it turns its head towards the librarian, and its eyes glow with an intensity, widen, and then narrow. You can't fool me so easily. We have spellcasters in our midst, do we? She sees right through.
All the baddies are so giggly.
Love it.
They love their jobs.
Why would you do it if it wasn't fun?
Right now. Do what you love.
Next up.
Never work a day in your life.
That is this dragon's catchphrase.
Yeah, in the cave there's a live, laugh.
Big wooden board.
Oh no. We're basic.
It just says fire, fire, fire.
Swam,
Hello.
the action is yours.
I have only one thing I can do. Peace. No.
Seriously.
Swam dips. No. What's my movement? It's just 30, I think. Although, no, I don't think that Evanora is an enemy. Okay, so
I also don't think that.
yeah, I can easily get to you. However, I'm gonna go to Evanora, revealing my position as I was so cleverly concealed as a 300 square foot creature now coming out. And I'm going to cast Enhance Ability on Evanora. Because I'm anticipating there's going to be some fire shenanigans going on shortly. And I'm going to take my my oven gloves, my heat gloves, and rub them together. This is not actually that baking flavored, and give her a little static shock on the sides of her body. Clear! And you now have a Cat's Grace, which is advantage on all dexterity checks, and you don't take damage from falling, but you also have wings for that.
That's great. So I did have disadvantage on dexterity, which should level me out then. So I don't
just
have now I just have normal dexterity.
Excellent.
Thank you very much. And also that, like, I feel like the shock kind of like pulsates through my armor for a little bit longer, just like, whoa.
Excellent. Neutraled dexterity, and did you say a buff to AC?
I
No.
still have my regular buff up from the, what is it, your elixir? Your,
My experimental, did you eat the trifle? No, he ate the trifle.
you gave me a buff to my AC.
I have another one, by the way. Oh, I buffed your armor, yes. I did up your armor, you buffed your AC.
Oh, yeah.
I also do have another trifle. I do, however, have a bonus action.
Go on.
And I'd like to use my bonus action to increase my movement, as I have as an orc the aggressive feature. And on a bonus action, I can take my entire movement to move closer to an enemy. And I want to get right up in the dragon's face.
Oh no, dude.
Swab, no!
No, I must do this. Oh, the thighs compel me. No, I get right up in the dragon's face, and I want to put both hands on its cheeks and look it right in the eye and say, please, dragon, we only want our friends back. We mean you no harm. We don't want your treasure. We just want to take the Terrahovans and return to our peaceful life. Dragon.
Oh, he's gonna get clogged.
There we go.
Roll for charisma.
Uh-oh.
And good pets, animal handling. I don't know.
Look, I mean, I have not no charisma.
Guidance.
Oh, as I was walking away, boop. Great. That's a D4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You did pass right by, I think, a touch of guidance.
yeah. Oh no, that's a total of 13. That's not nothing.
What?
You're so small down there. Not like your
thank
little
you.
fluttering friend, but and every time she speaks, her voice bellows with such a vibrating intensity. Yeah, it makes your bones shake.
Oh,
Oh, you sweet creature. Her breath is fiery, to say the least. Yeah, more of the sulfur magma smell seems to be coming from it. So I know-
you're the eggy.
She's the eggy. Interesting proposal. I shall consider it. Perhaps you could lure anyone else in this cavern to come and speak to me as well.
I could offer you more treasure for their release. You like gold and gems, don't you? Pretty things.
In a very
For a
cartoonish
pretty
way.
dragon.
Her eyes flash with dollar signs for just a moment as she blinks her giant dragon eyelids.
I don't say this to all the dragons.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I don't think you rolled high enough on charisma for that.
No, I didn't, but I'm trying so hard.
That's why the glasses got caught on your ear.
You know, I don't say this to all the dragons, but you have powerful thighs. That's the best I got with a 13.
Her serpentine tongue comes out
Oh,
and
Jesus.
wipes around a circular motion around your entire head.
I need to go.
You may call me Bindalow.
Bindalow.
Oh, yo.
What a beautiful name. I have an aunt, Bindalow. Wow.
And then just to your right, the gold slide in the giant pile begins to shift and move. Coins move out of the corner of your eye. You see a little custard tart pop out its head.
I knew I smelled your beautiful brulee face.
Found it, boss! And he holds up a blue orb, crystalline and pristine. Anyone who looks at it immediately feels its arcane energy and radiance. And with your detect magic still up, Evanora feels the connection of this transfiguration orb when she sees it.
Oh my God, are those the people?
I think it's the people, yes.
Are they all in the orb?
What's in the orb?
Bindalo too sees this action just to her left,
I'm not
over
with the
your
tart.
shoulder.
No, my God, I would never disown.
Sell out.
I would never disown Snap. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Tap.
You're getting canceled so hard.
Shit, they got me.
Mom.
Oh, I had to run. Oh God, no.
Bindalo immediately stands up on her thick thighs, raises her head in the air, and says, "You can't take my new treasures!" and slams her tail down so hard the entire cavern rumbles and boulders fall boom, boom, boom in front of the only exit that you know. Boulders, each one 3 times the size of Swamp.
That's several hundred square feet.
Him big.
And that.
Well, friends, we always knew this would be a suicide mission.
Wait, did we?
Yes!
Hold on.
No, wait, we were all on the
course.
same page about that, right?
Yes!
What page was that?
For Terra Hova!
For Terra Hova.
I would like to leave at some point,
Nope.
but for TT, hey.
Yeah,
Yes. Team Terra Hova, the Terra Hova Titans, the Hova's heroes,
Hova's
the Terra
Teratubbies.
Teratubbies, the titty.
Next up in the Hova's Heroes, Basil. It is your opportunity to act.
Oh, okay. I'm very
Things are getting
a little
complex.
worried. Can I manage to stay hidden while I'm just moving like here, or no? Or
I
does she
think
perceive us already?
because
I feel like I've got her attention pretty good right
yeah,
now.
I think her attention is distracted, and she's actually looking in the opposite direction at the gold pile to catch Snack the Tart, which we do need something to represent Snack, which I think is
The
this-
little yellow
this
one? Yeah.
D4.
Oh, there's a
Little custard
Yeah,
D4.
there's a custard
little
D4.
tiny one.
Oh, babies.
Stack them on top. There we go.
Is that how much HP he has? Because
Custard the tart.
yes. Okay, so Basil reaches into her pouch, takes out a couple of new pamphlets, tears a little corner of one, and casts Tasha's Hideous Laughter on this dragon. Please work, please work. Okay, so it has a range of 30 feet.
You
so
thought she was
hits.
giddly before.
And I would like to try to do this. So it's a wisdom saving throw, please. And it is against a 13. Or else the laughter becomes too much
Infectious, you could say.
infectious. Much like Tasha.
She only got a 10.
Oh my gosh. Okay, amazing. So
That is not a save you wanted to fail.
it's so now dragon.
But
No.
Yeah, what
here's the
No.
thing about
Dragon.
legendary resistance.
No.
About this.
This ancient red dragon has an ability that I felt real guilty and was like, maybe I'll never even do that. But no, if the dragon fails a saving throw, it can choose to succeed instead 3 times.
3 times.
Little Sesame was hoping you wouldn't read that far down the stat block.
I forgot about dragons.
You know it's quite possible with me. Yes. So
Okay.
she feels the laughter begin to come over her. No! And pushes your laughter right back at you.
Oh, well, that didn't do anything. Sorry, everybody. I will take a cue from Tapto's gold thingy, and I'm going to use my bonus action to use my telekinetic shove. I'm gonna try to just shove there's some coins closest to me into the fiery pit, just as a thing.
Oh, it's a big old FU.
Yeah.
Okay, roll for telekinetic shove.
It just happens, yo.
Oh, and the coins don't
I want
get,
that on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
don't get a saving throw.
No, it's
Of course.
okay, baby coins.
Baby coins.
No.
It just happens, yo.
She turns her head to the right, sees across the magma pool Basil standing there. It's a spellcaster.
I try to throw my voice. Oh, you better go get those coins. They're gonna melt real fast, but they'll probably last for at least a little bit. Just go get them.
Is there someone
Looking
else
right
here?
at you as your lips do this, and she sees the coins fall into the magma pool, and she says, "You first."
Oh,
Even
that
though
works
she
for
already
me.
said you first. There's a lot of firsts in this room.
Okay.
A lot of firsts for all of us, I assure you.
Yeah.
That's my turn. I don't think I did a good job of that, though.
I've been licked over my entire head. I'm not doing.
How'd you feel about it?
It's changing me.
Oh no.
I'm not ready to talk about it.
Evanora.
So seeing Swam get like completely just dragon licked and seeing Basil get pointed at as like the next target, you see Evanora just kind of like take a second to herself and like grip into her fists that like this is the moment, and she's going to take to the air and fly up above Swam here, and I am going to first cast as a bonus action Wrathful Smite on her, which is a d6 of additional damage when I hit normally. And then they also have to make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened of me.
Oh, that's fun.
Tiny little
This is it!
paladin.
I mean, as someone who's been scared of a bee, like, I can totally understand.
That does make
me, I'm
sense.
like a
I
bee.
like the analogy. You are the bee. Fly like the bee. What have you rolled?
What'd you do?
Does anyone have an inhaler?
I do want to point out that's my roll to just like hit.
But I believe you have one more attack.
Okay,
Okay, try the purple. It's been treating me well.
come on, fuck!
Okay, it's you.
This never happens to me. Okay, the other one was an 8 and I'm taking it back. 18 in that one.
No, you don't get that many.
No, the other one was an 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's with
It's just
14
us, we're
total
great.
with
Yeah.
my to
Don't
hit.
touch our tray.
Does a 14 hit.
Bindalo looks up at you and swats with a paw like you're a fly buzzing in her face. Misses you because she wasn't even trying to reach for you. But no, the 14 does not
So
hit.
those are my swings with my battle axe back and forth, which I think I got a little overhyped for that, but she does still have to roll to see if she's frightened.
She might just be frightened. We'll see. Okay. And what kind of save?
That is a wisdom save, DC 14.
She makes it. 17.
I'm very small, so that's perfectly fair.
I just see this small, angry fairy just like think, 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 think on scales.
She doesn't even look at you. She completely ignores you.
Yeah, Evie, get her! Oh,
Anything else?
I think
that
it's
you-
working!
I believe in you.
Okay. At the end of Evanora's turn, the ancient red dragon Bindalo looks like she's considering.
Who's actually first?
What?
I'm asking the dragon. She's threatened 3 people with being killed first. I just want to like narrow it down. I want to figure this out.
You now.
I'll take it. Honestly, I'm a little here for it.
You ask Swam that, and she says, I believe you're all first. And
Oh.
she begins to flap her wings faster and
It's
faster
AoE.
and faster and lifts off the ground. Each creature within 15 feet needs
that's
to
only 2 of us.
succeed on a DC 25 save.
Literally leave.
DC 25?
Is that Dex?
Dex.
It's actually impossible for me to roll that high.
Also impossible for me
If
to
you get
roll
a
that
nat
high.
20.
Yes, I have to roll a
Try to
nat
get a
20.
20. Do it.
Can I have that green D20?
Nah, 20. Nah,
I just want a different one.
Okay, this needs to happen. Are you ready? Well, there was a 2 in it.
There was a 2!
There was a 2.
The 0.
It was high, but it's not a nat 20. I
No.
rolled an 18.
I have a -1 to Dex. This was never happening.
It's almost like
Wait.
we shouldn't be fighting.
Oh,
a
you're rolling normally
dragon.
because I hate you. Yeah,
Flat.
yeah, you're flat.
And I have no modifier to my dex saves.
You each take 17 bludgeoning damage and are knocked prone.
Oh, can I be sitting?
You can be sitting. I don't know if you lie down. I think you're one of those like inflatable toys that once you punch it, it just flies
Yeah,
back
no,
up to
because
the seated position.
My back and like it's all just one continuous slope. So I was like, I like teeter.
Because this came up
Weeble wobble.
at the altar too, where you're
Yeah.
like, I want to sit, not
I
lay down on the
don't.
altar.
I don't like to lie down.
Okay.
I think that for you to be prone is like a turtle falling on its
Yes.
back. You're rolling a little bit. Yeah.
On the other hand, Evanora falls all the way to the ground on her back so dramatically.
Yeah. So you swirl.
It's knocked all the way down
delicately.
and backwards on her wings.
The dragon then uses the swing speed to fly.
No, thank you.
It turns on its tail and flies.
Because we're prone, we don't get an attack of opportunity, right?
I feel like you're correct.
That feels right to me. The dragon now has its back to the opening of the cavern and is facing towards the spellcaster that tried to make her laugh.
Bye.
And that was two of its legendary actions. We return to Tapto's
Oh
turn.
my god, I can't do anything.
I feel stressed out.
My little bread knife. I literally have a bread knife.
Crawl down to the throat. Get him from the inside. out.
I'm not gonna Pinocchio her.
Draxer.
I'm not gonna.
Very different references. Both are correct.
So I think Tapto has been hiding up above by the stalagmites.
Tights.
Thank you.
It might be tight.
It was a good line. Thank you. And I think he comes down, and I'm gonna try to deceive her in a way. And he's gonna be like in his head before he does this, he's just like worked at a lot of places, gave away a lot of free stuff to a lot of people. And you know what? Always made them happy. And he jumps down and he takes off his backpack from when Swam was filling it with gems and jewels and stuff when we were at the Cobalt place. He's like, dragon friend, I have brought you many fine goods because we heard that you were pretty cool and pretty awesome. And he just starts dumping it down. It's just we're hoping to just get our friends and get out of here if that's cool.
That's my boy.
With you.
Okay, do you move closer to Bindaloo as you do this?
I guess so, yeah. I guess you would.
But not within 15 feet.
Yeah, right there.
Something about AoE.
It's exactly 16 feet away.
They don't have whiskers.
I would go one square diagonally backwards if you want to stick out of 15
I now
feet.
need a
there.
dragon with whiskers
Yeah, right
so
there.
bad.
Give me a roll for persuasion.
Okay. Well, I don't have
You're a
much.
charming lad.
I don't have much in this though.
Be cool.
6.
Okay.
You guys gotta stop rolling.
I think this game, this curse card,
This game.
this campaign,
We're doing okay.
you were having a tough time earlier.
I had a tough first episode,
But you
I've
got
come
a
around.
custard tart. So
I do have- I do
can
have
you
a
ever
tart.
really lose?
Wait, I didn't
Yeah.
go for snack. Shit.
Snack was reemerging.
That's fair.
That is what you got for snack.
He has the orb.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't got
But this time
anything.
you'll get to act with him.
Great.
Taptoe, Bindaloo leans down, leans so close to your face, and says, or I could just take all of it. And takes all the coins into her mouth and swallows them down.
That was the other option. That was the other possibility.
So did you make one of those coins a bomb or something? Was that the plan? Or?
Oh no, I didn't know we were making bombs.
No, I don't know what you can do.
What? I can't. Pretty much this.
Oh.
Flashback to when I turned his backpack into a frag grenade.
Oh, she's loving it.
This is what I got.
A roll for a nat 20.
Are you're giving me that though? You're saying if this is a nat 20,
It's not gonna
that's what'll happen. Yeah?
do it. Come on, Vince.
Come on.
Oh, that was so
Almost.
close though.
18? Okay. It's not, no, you flash back.
You're playing with fire.
Wouldn't it be funny if I put a flash grenade in here as you're putting the coins in the backpack? But you did not. Is there anything else Taptoe would like to do? And
Yeah, I want to disengage.
I want to go home.
can you use a bonus action to hide? Is that a thing you can do?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a rogue thing.
I want to run behind a stalactite.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
It's actually really hard for me to mess it up every time, and I have to think about it now.
You have to try to fuck it up.
I have to try to mess it
Wow,
up.
now that I
every
know
time.
that, Villa's mad about it. She hears your thoughts. Not usually a thing she can do, but just in relation to using the word stalactite or stalagmite, and a fury makes her eyes go red. She momentarily cannot see and doesn't see where you hid.
But also, she knows that like Tabto is a genius now. Like he's been
yeah.
Goodwill hunting this entire time.
Oh my God. Just beautiful mind.
Nat 20, she does not think he's a genius. Also, I wasted that whole nat 20.
Thank you.
Yay. Swam, you are prone and you have taken severe bludgeoning damage, but it is your turn.
I'm gonna use half my movement speed to wibble wobble back to my feet. Whoop. Hup. Hup.
Do you do a kip up?
Hup. Whoop.
Just
Other
roll-
way.
just roll.
No, I crush. I kill Evanora.
Is it like when a turtle gets up and it's
Body slam Evanora.
Suffocated instantly.
First
my
things
bones
first.
broken.
First things first. I want to reach out my hand and like call to Snack, who sees me like trying to force pull him and just like walks over with the orb.
Okay, boss.
I want to examine the orb and arcanically,
Arcanonically.
thank you. Discern what I'm looking at here. What is the this? That was a nat 20, total of 27 for the frag grenade.
It's all happening. Nope.
No, go on.
Snack reaches up, says, "Got this for you, boss. I think it's what you were looking for." And you
Thank you,
look
Snack.
inside it. As you're holding this orb of transfiguration, you see smell-o-vision cloud over your
God, no.
eyes and nose and all your senses. You see the moment when the dragon flew over Terra Hova. It circled its shadow, making the people come out of their huts and look up as they are even more in shadow than normally.
It's so much wetter.
It is so instantly wet in the entire village. As in a flash, blue light envelops each of them, and the dragon is holding this little orb in its mouth, and you see them all in it. And when you open your eyes and look at the orb in your hand, like a scrying ball, you see the reflections of everyone you know, their faces changing. To see
Paul.
the Chancellor, Paul,
Dana.
Peter.
Dana, Peter,
Mary.
I
all
don't
of
know
the
fantasy names.
apostles.
All the apostles are here.
Matthew, Mark, Luke, John.
I was
Go,
doing
go,
Peter,
go.
Paul, and Mary, but okay.
I mean, yeah, we went pretty far on that one.
yeah, that's it.
You even see flyers of the great old one float past.
The great old one, Andrew, John. Can they continue that until someone stops me? How big is the ball?
It is pretty small in your very large
Because
hand.
I'm a big boy.
Yeah, I think if Evanora were to hold it, it would be like a beach ball.
But to me, like I can hold it like.
Yes. Snack was able to carry it, but very big over his head.
I would like to do this as a, if you're willing, as a, well, no, because I commanded Snack. Well, no, he just walked over to me. I'm not making him do a full action. So if I could use my bonus action to do this, Swam is going to have an idea.
A bonus action to have an idea? Granted.
Well, to do the idea, to do a idea, I'm going to swallow the ball,
Ay, ay, ay.
and I swallow it.
You don't need to roll. You've swallowed the ball.
Oh, you should have done like.
Tell me now. After I swallowed it.
All right.
Good. Now, that done.
Instant tummy ache.
Huh.
You feel the ball
Ooh.
go down the whole esophagus, like when you choke, and then you
Whoop.
just gotta keep. You still feel it in there.
Need
yeah.
water. All right. Now, full action. Evan, you're not hurt, are you? You're okay, just prone.
I mean, she's hurt a bit.
You a little dinged up?
I'm a little dinged up, but I've been worse.
I'm a stick Snack with you. Just hang on to Snack, and I'm use the rest of my movement.
Down 17.
Wait, like there-ish. And let me, 5, 10, okay, so I can probably almost make this. I'd like to use my full action now, and I'm going to use an acid arrow. And I'm just trying to like not do a lot of damage. I'm trying to get her like just on the toe, something to get her attention away from Basil. I hear hauntingly in my ear. Try and just keep her attention off of them and back onto me. So I'm gonna cast that. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
It's coming in hot.
That's not right. Okay, here we go. And that is a total of 20 to hit.
A 20 with your acid arrow
Yes.
hits.
Oh, good news. Oh, the Great Old One is good. And the damage comes in at 8 points of acid damage
Oh, yeah.
on her little pinky toe.
Her pinky toe
Her little pinky, her little teeny pinky.
starts to bubble and ooze with a green ichor.
It will also take 2d4 acid damage at the end of its next turn.
Oh.
'Cause
Okay.
now she's sizzling.
And Snack has used your bonus action as well, yeah? At the end of her turn, which is now. Anything else you wanted to do?
No, I used my bonus action to swallow the town. So
You did. You have swallowed the entire town.
there's a plan. I
It is-
promise there's a plan. Oh,
This
Hang on.
crystalline orb.
Paul's
is-
not sitting well.
This crystalline orb is making its way through your digestive system. It is in the bile and stomach acid on its
Fewer
way
details are okay.
through your body. Okay, noted.
Pinballing its way through your
Ping pong. Vindaloo looks so pleased with herself as she says, "Now, for what I started to give to your friend." And she's looking at Taptoe, who's right in front of her, but turns to Basil. Your distraction did not work.
Well,
Vindaloo looks at you, Basil, and rears back. Unfortunately, Taptoe is also in the line of fire as she breathes out a cone of flame directly at you. I'm going to need dexterity saving throws from the two of you.
Okay.
You got this, you got this, you
I
got this.
believe in you.
Guidance, because I think you're going to be less dexterous than he is.
Incredible. So 16 and Danny's is 4.
Well,
Can I guide from there? Actually, no, actually, you're too far away. I'm so sorry you don't get that guidance.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
I just realized how far away I am from you. I take it back.
To be safe, I rolled a 16, which I feel like is maybe good enough, but just in case, I am gonna take out another one of my Pact of the Talisman business cards and give it a little kiss so that I may dodge this thing a little better, and I add that 4, so it's 20.
17.
You both make the save. It is a good thing you expended that. Because even when you jump out of the way, you're so close to the fire rushing past you, it scorches your hair, your eyebrows, your skin, and you will take half damage.
Hey, yay.
No, that's that. Great.
I'm scared.
Want to peek?
Girls want to look.
I play. Yeah, I actually don't like. I like try.
Live on the wild side.
No, I've played with a DM for so long that like gets really upset if you like look that like Pavlov's dog just like.
You each take 23 points of fire damage.
F.
We take half of that, or we take
No,
23.
that is the
That is half.
Okay, awesome.
boy.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge.
Okay.
So I will use my reaction to take half of that.
How many hit points did you have?
I had 23. So
Oh yeah, you should probably take that uncanny dodge.
yeah. So what is that? 12.
He's finding
11.
so many stalagmites that are the exact shape of his body. It's incredible.
So
I don't know if I'm supposed to round up or down, but we can round down.
okay, I like rounding down.
Probably gonna run away.
How's the warlock?
yeah.
Oh, I got 10 HP.
Okay.
HP.
10 HP.
HP.
Look at you, committed to the role.
I'm super British, ain't I?
Right, you are. You're a kobold now.
Oh, shit.
Basil, what would you like to do?
I'm definitely gonna run away, but first, I'll do my action. I'm gonna do my cold ice breath, because I ice dragonborn.
Ice dragon.
Ice dragonborn. So please roll against a dex save of 12.
Dex save of
Senor
12.
I don't think she can make that.
16.
Okay, so what I do is I oh yeah, I won't take this laying down. Bleh. Then dodges. I think. Hold on. I think it does still take half though. Let me triple check these. It's been a while. Yeah, half. So it's
Golden bones.
yeah, half. Sorry, I was just.
Roll them bones.
That's a 9. Excellent. Plus 5 is 14 divided by 2, 7. Damage.
She takes 7 damage.
Is she vulnerable to cold?
Oh, so glad you asked. No.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah. She's not vulnerable to cold, unfortunately. Not like those dumb little kobolds that worship her so.
Screw 'em.
Okay, that was fun. Bye.
Bye.
Later.
Definitely Basil runs away. And Evanora, what would you like to do?
Okay, I am going to use half my movement to get up as well, get out of the prone position. And then I'm going to use the rest of it just to get to the edge here because I know I'm not going to make it very far.
And Snack is on your back.
Yes.
Nice. You got a snack on the back.
Snack,
oh,
snack's
right.
on my back. And I am going to attempt to cast Moonbeam on top of the dragon. So it's highly likely it saves on this, but I can't do much from over here because I'm a generally close-up fighter. Casting Moonbeam, that is a con save of 14. I know it's probably got such high constitution.
The problem is, even if she misses, she still gets it.
After they
Tragically.
cast Moonbeam, I will cast Green Clovers.
Even with a very high con, I rolled a 2. So yes.
Yes! Okay.
Yay.
Okay.
A silvery beam of pale light dims down a 5-foot radius and a 40-foot high cylinder over her. When a creature enters a spell area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it is engulfed in ghostly flames, causing searing pain. It'll make a con save every time it takes a turn from within it. It takes 2d10 of radiant damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one.
Excellent. And that's in the end of her turn. Or on the beginning of her next turn.
Yeah.
Speaking of the end of her turn, she should have taken
Oh, that's true, yeah, 2d4.
2d4.
Of acid damage. As that pinky toe is sizzling. That's 6 damage.
The pinky toe continues to sizzle.
Yeah.
This is another 6 HP.
Finger by finger, we were taking this dragon apart.
How have I done the most damage so far?
Evanora, you have cast this moonbeam. Please feel free to remind me. Con save at the beginning of her next turn. Anything else you'd like to do with your bonus action? All right. Tapto.
I'm gonna run away and then use my bonus action to run more.
I'm gonna go.
You're currently hidden.
I feel like they know I'm in a vicinity.
You still get burned.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm just gonna run, like, jump up, hide in the stalagmites. I'm just hanging out around this area somewhere.
Swinging.
Yeah.
Anything else that you'd like to do? You're hiding?
I'm like one of these things, like in between, like.
The mites on the below side?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could use your bonus action to remain hidden if you used your full action to sprint.
How far did I go? 20, 25. Yeah, let's just do remain hidden, and I'll just take the 25 right there. Right.
Well, if you want to use your bonus action and full action, you can run double your movement speed,
I
dash,
see what you're saying.
and hide.
Yeah, because I'm not
do
attacking
both.
or anything like
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so you can go as far as you'd like.
Let's go like right
You do notice as you run, that's the first time you've run in this cavern, and that sulfurous smoke, that haze that you first were so bothered by, you feel it in your lungs, and it makes you hackingly cough. But you're all right for now.
Oh, beans.
Because your health is so low, I feel bad.
Did you guys hear what the dragon just said to me right now?
No, I think no.
The fumes are getting to all of us.
Bindalo sees this little gnome rogue pop out from one stalagmite, dash towards his friends, and dive in between a gathering of more stalagmites, and says, "Oh, run and hide. You'll all be my treasures soon enough." And it is Swam's turn.
Okay, so, oh boy, the plan is in motion. I have a plan, and here it is. I'd like to revisit for a moment the description of the orb.
Yes.
Pre-swallow. You
Pre-swallow.
described it as a perfect sphere. It is a spherical orb, right? You did. I'm letting you know.
It is mostly spherical. You did notice a scuffed side that was sort of flat, as if a piece had been taken out.
That's the piece you had before.
It's in your hand or pocket, I assume.
Yeah. My plan has changed.
What did you want it to be?
Well, I heard it described as a beach ball in the first iteration and assumed it was spherical in its entirety, without defect. When I examined it, sure as heck looked like that. However, now that it has, in my stomach, clarified its shape.
Clarified its shape.
I want to help.
Oh boy.
I
Where are you
don't.
going with
This is good.
Guys,
Clarified.
you guys, I've made a mistake.
What did you do? You ate the entire village?
Okay, I had a plan. I'm still gonna do the plan.
Yeah.
I just need a minute.
What?
I'm gonna go for a second.
What do you mean? You're gonna go? We're in a cave.
Are you gonna put your little hands on your throat?
I'm
to
gonna
clear this thing up?
I'm gonna go to the corner.
Which corner?
Nobody look at me.
Okay.
Which corner are you going to?
Which corner? Which corner?
Just to the back. I'll be right back.
10, 20, 30.
So far.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Nobody look at me. I'm gonna handle this.
Hey man, are you okay? Is everything all right?
Do you come out of hiding?
No.
And I would like to emit the orb.
Emit the orb?
Yeah,
Did you
certainly.
eat it for nothing?
Certainly, you may have.
No, I had a plan, but now I just have to add a step to it.
Here's the thing. I don't know anybody's digestive tract that works that fast, so it's gonna need some magical energy, and you let me know what that is.
Okay, I
Or
don't
is it coming
really.
back up?
Yeah, I'm not too picky about the end.
I'm sorry to get graphic with this. I just need to know, what is happening? Where's this orb going?
Look,
is
I
it coming
am-
or going?
Ma'am, I am an alchemist.
Damn, this is a win.
I have elixirs upon me,
Yes.
the potency of which defy understanding.
Don't you have slots for elixirs that you could expend?
I do have one experimental elixir that I
Excellent.
have not used today. It's a trifle.
Would you like to eat a trifle that might make
I'm gonna
this
tell you,
orb come back up?
It doesn't matter how. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna eat this trifle,
Uh-huh.
and we're gonna fade to black.
Okay.
And whatever happens in this part of the cave stays here.
Yeah.
I say a little prayer.
Did you really come into my cave? eat my stuff and then throw it up?
I think
Is that the voice?
that is exactly what Bindalo says, but she too averts her eyes and gives privacy to whatever is happening next to her
Bindle, make a
gold pile.
wisdom save.
Y'all give it little turnsies.
Because no one's gonna come out
Nat
of this.
two. No.
Oh, no,
Ma'am, this is a Bindalos.
she is not coming out of this the same dragon she entered as. Cool. I'm gonna get the orb back.
Okay. Fade to black. The orb pops out, and you have expended your last elixir or one of your elixirs.
Yeah, I just have the one.
Excellent.
And that's a good use of it. I feel like that took an action.
What?
Maybe several.
I'm confused as to what the plan with swallowing it was.
Hopefully you'll see in a few turns from now. But in the meantime, I'd like to take the other piece, much cleaner, and I'm gonna try and slot them together.
As you do, you see them fuse and meld back into one.
For a moment, I thought you were not gonna give it to me. And I'm like, did I just, for nothing? Okay.
It's just a chip off so that like, it doesn't click.
Oh,
Oh, it's to a different one. So that one over there.
my God.
Ah.
Oh. What happens, please?
When you swallow the orb whole,
I didn't swallow it again. I was miming. It's not real. I fused them. What am I? What is it?
What happened?
I just want to know what happens. I put the piece in the piece. What is?
So there was an idea that this shard was a broken piece of this orb, and if you put the shard back to the orb, maybe something will happen, like they'd be released, or maybe with some type of powers.
when you slot the missing shard into the orb, you see the image inside it of Mutter Bellow, the lovely, kind, quiet, shy orc blacksmith apprentice
smile up at you from the orb and wave as if she doesn't even realize she's trapped. Do you put it down?
I'm pointing her the other way.
Sorry, I'm going through a tunnel.
Then you don't see, you look away when she waves and you don't see her run up to the other townspeople in your image inside this orb. She runs up to them, gives a hug to all of the people in the town that she's acquainted with, and they're united. They say, "Thank you, Mother, brilliantly done, leaving that piece of yourself behind for our heroes, Hova's heroes, to find us. I'm sure they'll set us free
I
somehow."
went through all of that for Mother. Okay.
Can you tell us more about what does Swam think of Mutter?
Listen, I thought I had things figured out. Up until now, I've lived a very simple, uncomplicated life. And not really having any interest in Mutter was a big part of that. And then I met this dragon.
Go on.
And things have started to change for me. At first, it was the thighs. And I could keep those thoughts quiet for a while, but then I got my whole ass head licked, and it's been complicated. I'm regurgitating balls in the corner of the cavern. I need some time.
Okay, as Swam takes time to process, regurgitates the orb,
I'll ponder this for a while.
do you have anything for your bonus action?
I used it all. I'm done.
All right, and
Leave
Snack
me, please.
is now on Evanora's shoulder.
Yes.
All right,
But does Snack move at the end of Evanora's turn, or your?
well, we
Snack gets his action at the end of mine, but I have to burn a bonus action to give him a full
which
action.
you
He can
already
only
did.
take the dodge action if I don't give him a full
Gotcha.
action.
Vindalo is filled with rage and disgust that you would do such a thing
Yeah, me too.
in her precious lair. And fury builds inside her as she stalks around the left side of the cavern.
I'm sorry, Bindi.
Uh-oh. She walks up. Can you push her a little further all the way behind Swam?
Oh, up to like here?
Yeah. She stands atop the coin pile, and you feel hot breath on the back of your neck, Swam,
welcome
as she
death.
says, "Only I can defile my lair."
That's gross. What? Okay, hang on.
Those are my Pokemon cards. I believe there was a Charizard. There's no Charizard there. Yes, there was. I could have sworn there was a Charizard. Get out of here, Pimelo.
Yep, that's exactly what happens.
Okay, cool.
And she's gonna make a bite attack. Oof. 13 to hit.
You have met
Oh.
my AC.
Oh no.
We gotta stop meeting like
I
this.
rolled so badly. Okay. Yeah. On a hit of 13, you're gonna take 2d10.
71.
8 plus 6, 14 piercing damage plus
what?
3 fire damage.
Swam just goes limp in her mouth as he's like shaking like ragdoll around.
Are you down?
No, I'm fine. But like I'm down inside.
Oh god, okay. Yeah, I understand.
That was,
What, 17 total?
yeah, 17 total.
Wowie. I've got 9 hit points.
She bites and she swings her head from side to side, hitting the cave wall.
But looking cool the entire time.
Oh God.
And I believe she was supposed to take a con save at the beginning of her turn from Evanora, right?
That is true. It's actually the end of her turn. So now is the perfect time. And it's-
Yeah. Now is the time.
Okay, that's a DC 14 con save.
Is the acid around too still?
15.
Okay,
that's
she
only
makes it.
once, I think.
I believe that does just half it though, because that was a full ass spell.
Full ass, whole ass spell.
Yes, half as much damage, so I will still roll it. So 9 halved, you can do 4 or 5.
We'll do 5.
Yay, 5 points of damage.
You are a merciful god.
Honestly, for that second level spell slot,
You
I don't
don't
know
know
if
how
it's
much.
worth it.
There's a bunch of hit
I don't know if I
points
made the right
happening.
choice.
I am straight up not having a good time.
This is a big dragon.
Yeah.
Yes. Describe what type of damage that was.
That is, let me just double check what it is. That is radiant damage. So it's the same kind of damage that you see when Evanora gets really pumped up and she starts to glow a little bit. After she attacks my friends, I feel like it's this like surge of revenge because Evanora gets so worked up seeing her bite down on Swam that she just kind of clenches her fists and a little bit of like sparkling magic hits throughout the like parameters of her teeth and mouth.
The brulee on Snack is boiling. Just sizzling custard.
When you do, it's like tooth pain. She has this thing in her mouth that she immediately drops. You're gonna take
Aw.
1 HP falling damage. Lucky you. As you fall 10 feet from her mouth, and as she sort of like rubs her jaw with her giant paw, after feeling that radiant damage, Basil's
ready to go. Well, everyone, good luck with all that. And I cast Summon Lesser Demons. This time I'm summoning 2 specters within, 60 feet of me. Boom, right up next to you, in your paw area. I'm gonna roll an initiative for them, see where they land. That is a 9, so put them where you like.
Specters.
And then that burns my last spell slot on that guy. And then I'm gonna take a little travel, 1, 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna chill over here. And then I think, otherwise we're doing good, huh? Yeah, I don't have any more bonus actions to do, so I'm gonna chill. Good luck. I believe in all of you. The great old one is looking down on us fondly. And if you just believe in them, they will believe in you too.
Sacrifice is a privilege for the great old one.
We're all doing great. A+ is for everyone.
Basil summons incredible specters that appear, and because they rolled a 9, you were a 10. They're actually gonna get to go next
Incredible.
in the lineup.
So they are already in range. They're going to attack with their Life Drain. This is a melee spell attack, +5 to hit. And then there's 2 of them, so that's 13 plus 5 is 18 to hit, and a 9 to hit. So probably the 9 does not hit.
18 hits.
Okay, and then the 1 hit is 3d6 necrotic damage, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage for that one little guy. It has a DC 10 Constitution saving throw first. If they fail,
Nat 20.
Well,
it says that if it's 20 saving throw or its hit point maximum is reduced by an amount equal to the damage taken. No, so it's fine. It's fine. So it takes the damage, but its max HP is not also reduced.
Okay.
oh.
Powerful.
And that was 10 damage?
5, 6, 7. 7 damage. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, 7.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, and the specter causes this ghostly energy. Describe what the specters look like.
They're like some cool ghosts. They look like super
Patrick
chill
Swayze.
Super awesome.
Yeah,
Keanu Reeves
there's
ghosts?
2 Patrick Swayzes, but they're wearing like loose robes.
They
like-
both get behind the dragon.
yeah.
Swayzes.
And the 2 Swayzes give a little hug, and then that is their life drain. And, yeah.
Oh my.
A thigh
It's a
for
little,
each of them.
it's gentle and slow, but it also hurts.
Ugh, I feel the life draining out, and I don't mind it so much.
This way,
These feelings.
we're gonna call them
What is this
the
feeling?
Swayze specters, and they are gonna wink.
Crazy specters do their dirty damage, and it's back to Evanora.
I have to hit. Have to hit this time.
I believe in you.
So I am going to get right in here, and I am going to slash twice. I'm going to use your big D20 here and hope for the best because that one's cast out.
And the next hit is going to
all
get that
cast out.
smite earlier, right?
Yes, because the smite has not hit yet. So in theory, okay, it could be worse. I have a 15 and a 16 to hit. Do either of those hit?
They don't hit. Unless anyone has
watching this
retroactive guidance.
Just bonk the scales on this dragon for 20 minutes.
The sweet little fairy can't get away.
I'm literally trying to think of anything I can help you
I'm telling
do.
you, this I left my dice at home today. I left my
the
dice
worst
at home
decision
today, and
ever.
I have not landed a single roll since.
You know what?
That's
you know
really
what?
It's these dice.
This is a special one.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't, it's gonna be so embarrassing.
I'm gonna be embarrassed for you.
I already am.
It's a nat 20.
It is a nat 20. It is a nat 20.
I feel like I have to honor
Becca gave us
that.
the bad dice.
Yay.
I gave you my not favorite dice. It's different than
That makes
bad.
perfect sense. It's a great dice.
That's a pretty good dice.
I didn't want you to fall in love with my awesome die and walk away with it.
It's a really good die.
Thank you.
Wait a second, they're all 20s on this one.
Good eye.
Forged dice in Kansas City, Missouri, my hometown. Thanks for that. Please deal damage with your battle axe.
Oh, thank God.
Absolutely DM energy right there.
Okay, so I'm swinging with 2 hands. So for the just initial damage, that is going to be 9 points of damage, and I am going to smite the heck out of it. So it's a total of 15 points of damage for the strike, and then because it landed, that is 6 points of damage additionally from that previous little extra
Hell
smite.
yeah.
21.
Yes, 21 points of damage total.
Nice. Bindalow takes the largest hit she's suffered this day. She says, "No, you're no fun. I don't even want you for my treasures anymore."
Does my nat 20 double that damage?
Yeah. Oh, well.
I mean, I know it was a little spicy dicey because we had some reroll in there, but
Look, I don't know what the editor includes. I blessed you with a die, and I feel happy that my die gave you good luck. And yes, that nat 20 does double damage, but does it double all those divine smites?
It doesn't double the 6, but it does double the smites on the actual attack.
So another 15.
Yes, another 15.
Ooh, that was 36 damage
Yeah.
total? Beautiful.
So I just crack down once again this time after watching her like drop Swam, and I'm from the side this time, so I'm going for the side of her neck with my tiny battle axe, and once again, like
brutality.
slicking in and just kind of dragging down the side of her with it crackling with the energy.
I hate you all. You're no fun. And as she's bleeding profusely from the neck, she tries to reach her tongue around and clean her own blood, but just starts kind of like chasing her own tail, trying to reach, and is moving in circles. As she does, she is standing on the gold pile, and the gold begins to slip under her claws as she moves in this circle and completely falls prone.
Cover over her.
It is Taptoe's turn.
Get him.
You get automatic advantage in any attack rolls.
Yeah.
Fuck her up.
Okay, I guess this is. God, I was really living for yesterday, but this got seriously hard. like the next day, this is really bad. I wish there was. He's like traveling. I wish there was like an onboarding, something going on. And
Careers
then,
are difficult. My work has become my life.
Climbing
Really
that
finding
corporate
work-life
stalactite.
should have been freelance. Yeah, and I want to fall down with my curtain rod and just try to like stab on top of her.
Okay, I'll allow you to use your movement
Oh,
to
sneak
use
attack,
your
too.
cool traveling amongst the stalactites ability. And yeah, come down hard with the sneak attack from above. Let's see what this rapier curtain rod does.
You want this one?
Remember to roll with advantage.
Yeah, there we go. So 23.
I would roll again in case you happen to get an
Oh,
nat 20,
yeah, that's
so you
true.
get advantage.
No.
Nope.
23 hits.
Cool.
Do
So
your
this is
damage
like-
and your sneak damage.
This is like sneak damage and
You're flanking, so you would get that sneak anyway.
I also have. Well, I'll do the sneak damage first.
Okay.
So 10, 11, 13 plus 4 is 17. Plus I do this Whales from the Grave thing that adds an extra 2d6. Immediately after you deal sneak attack damage to a creature on your turn, you can target it. Oh, no, that's target a second creature. Never mind.
Target me.
Yeah.
I want to hear it.
Okay, so you do 17 points of
yes.
damage. Amazing. As you stab your sharpened curtain rod into her back, she's continuing to spin and she arches up and flips her tail. So you have to hold on to some of her scales to not go flying off or hold on tight to your curtain rod. And she wails in pain.
Welcome to death, and beyond.
Get out.
I'm really sorry.
I need a t-shirt. I need
You guys were all so nice, and I just messed it all up. Like, I gotta go.
Death, and beyond. Excellent. Swam, you are you have been dropped after being severely bitten and regurgitating your village. They're still in your hand, right? Or did you leave it on the ground?
Oh.
It's up to you.
Oh, you'll see.
Okay, great.
They are.
In your hand?
Now you see?
Yeah, there you go. No, actually, I've stowed them. But I want to do something here. I get Bordel.
Bindella?
Bindelo.
Bindelo's
Bindelo.
attention.
Not to be confused for the Mordebello.
Mortadella?
Yes.
Everyone has a great name in this, okay?
Yes.
I want to get her attention, and I want to be holding what actually appears to her to be the sphere containing all the townspeople, which she described as her most cherished treasure, her favorite new piece of treasure. And I say, you want this? You want this treasure? What are we?
Don't get distracted by the thighs, Swan.
Sorry,
And
just...
she claps her thunderous thighs.
Oh no, my weakness, hang on.
Roll Constitution.
Hold on, yeah, I just made that con save. Okay, all right, and I'm gonna take it and say, you want it? Then go get it. And I wanna throw it into the closest magma pool. The idea is to get her attention off of reprisal from us and try and get her to chase after it. Because that'll trigger like 5 attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, this doesn't take a roll. She was serious when she said this is her favorite piece of treasure. And I don't need you to roll for that throw either. You can definitely throw the orb into the magma pool next to you.
Now, little did she know, I have prestidigitation. And I can make a small illusory item in my hand that lasts until the end of my next turn. And so I go and I throw the fake orb into the lava, which is what she's chasing.
She flaps her wings, flies into the air, runs after it. It's not her turn, but she was going next. So she dives into the magma pool. You saw your illusion going through the wall of magma, or in the floor, and she dives in after it, but everyone gets an attack of opportunity.
Evanora's not very smart, so she goes, Swab, no! The whole village!
Don't worry,
You're helping Sel.
I have a real plan this time. That's 1 attack of opportunity.
Everyone but Basil.
Yeah, pretty much. And also both the
The
specters,
specters,
too.
yep.
Nah, man.
Nah, man.
Nah, man.
Evanora was just like way too excited that she finally got a hit in, and it's like, oh wait, what are we doing now?
Also was very stressed by what just happened. So it was her seeing Swam throw it in, she's like, do I jump in for it?
What did everybody else get?
1 specter hits, and that's 12 points of necrotic.
That's all we got out of that?
I got nothing. I hit a 13.
Do you get one? You did.
Did she go past me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get one too. I don't have much. I'm not really a martial guy. And I don't know. Do I want to hit her? I'll try.
Yes.
Okay, I'll try. I'm gonna roll for my little jeweler's hammer that I use to like repair watches. My heart's not in it. That would be a, well, no, maybe it is. It was an 18
That hits.
to hit. Okay, I'm just gonna like just on the thigh, just think as she goes by.
You hit her right in that like bone on the side of your ankle that really hurts when you hit it.
Yeah,
like that same elbow, funny bone kind of pain.
And I was like, I'm sorry. Dink. And it deals 4 points of damage.
Yeah, it does. Okay, and then the 13 points of damage from the specter. The Patrick specter
God.
reaches from behind, and the arms embrace her so tightly it holds back a small piece of her soul as she goes flying away. Let's move her into that magma pile.
It's really heavy.
Yeah, I picked up from the tail and I was like, oh, what are you doing that?
She hardy. And then on her turn, let's stay there for a moment. You see her emerge from this central lava.
Oh, I really thought we could just leave.
And we're done.
As you realize she can swim through the lava in this place
All
she calls
right.
home. She flies up in the air after diving through one magma pool and out the other. She emerges and the magma flicks off of her wings as she flaps them. And please give me a dex save from everyone except, I'm gonna say Swam, you're way on the edge.
I am mad far away.
Yeah, I think you're all right.
Oh no.
Got a 4?
Okay, everyone,
Got a 9.
everyone who did not beat a 15 is gonna take 8 hit points, 8 fire damage.
I'll
from
roll
this
for
lava.
Snack as well. Oh, Snack was amazing.
Yeah, Snack tucked and rolled and then kind of like jumped in the air.
He's almost been like bruleed even better now. It's extra crispy.
Evanora, with just like the tips of her wings like sizzling a little bit with lava on them, trying to like bat them off, is like, Swam, if you were gonna do that, why did you have to eat it?
It's just, look, plans change as the fight goes on. I had a whole thing worked out, but this, it was great, right? You all got your attacks in. You all hit her when she flew away, right? No?
I mean, technically you're right, but I did get a little burned over here and only have 2 HP left, and also my Swayze babies got burned.
Swayzes. Little Swayzettes. Okay, I promise I will work on you in a moment. I'm sorry. Look, we can work this out. I'll talk to her. I'll see what I can do.
And on the end of her turn,
I have like a
As a-
hit point.
As a reaction, I'm gonna use Fade Away, which is immediately after you take damage, you can use a reaction to magically become invisible until the end of your next turn.
Whoa.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very
Or
cool.
yeah. And
okay,
I got
you're now
Oh my
invisible.
God. Taptoe's dead. I lack object permanence. It's gone forever.
At the end of her turn, she flaps her wings and she says, "You are not as much fun as I thought you would be. Just leave me and my new treasure here.
Then
and
just
I'll
have fun with us. Like, just chill with us. Like, just hang out.
leave my treasure.
Okay,
Keep
look.
it here."
We need an understanding. Because, yeah, we could leave you here. But how do we know you're not going to keep terrorizing this town? We need some assurances.
Because your town will be mine in my pretty little orb.
I get it. You have a really good, like, very convincing evil motivation, and I love that for you. But can we maybe find a way to just, like, coexist peacefully? Like, hey, look, you and me, there could be
What
something
is
here.
going on
I don't know, like, what are we?
What are we though?
Maybe this isn't the time for this
Maybe you
conversation.
tell me what we are.
Listen, I'm
What do you think we are?
All I
She's
know-
too far from you, but she just laps her tongue in the air.
oh
like a
boy. Look, I know I'm so much more flustered than it is hot down here. I'm feeling things I've never felt before, and I'm bleeding out of 200 holes in my body. But for now, how about we all just like decide to go our separate ways in peace, just be cool with each other. I'm taking the townspeople back so they can have their lives too. And maybe, I'll come back down and we'll figure it out, you and me.
I'll consider your proposal because I too am in pain.
Yeah, we're all hurting each other.
Blood drips from that big battle axe wound on her neck and the stab in her back. I imagine even though you were riding on her back, when she got up and flew and you got the attack of opportunity, you kind of fell off.
Go into the lava.
Yeah. What happens when your minor illusion went through the magma and you couldn't see it anymore?
Well, as soon as my turn ended, it would just disappear.
Excellent.
So she might also be of the idea that it got lost down there somewhere, so I don't know.
Right. She doesn't know for sure.
Yeah.
Ooh, can she detect magic?
I'm wondering, yeah, let's see if she can sense whether or not the orb still exists.
I also don't know.
None of us.
Listen, you've got your people. You can keep the townspeople as long as you never go back to the town to check for townspeople.
You destroyed my favorite new treasure.
Oh, that thing's heat-proof. It's down there somewhere. You gotta keep swimming for it.
No,
Go
now
deeper.
they'll be freed somewhere inside that magma, so you burned them all. And now I have no reason not to burn you.
Why can't we just, like, have a cup of cocoa and chill? Like,
She doesn't seem to be responding well to your cocoa offer, but it is Basil's turn.
kill her.
Okay, I'll do my best again. 2 HP.
I'm working on it.
I do my
So
Eldritch.
far away.
That's the
I'm so
thing.
far away.
I can't wait for that far.
Pull out another flyer. Oh, I'm really running out of flyers. I need to go up to the printing press back in town immediately. We must feed those villagers. And I tear into their little corner and I release Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch
2 beams of Eldritch Blast.
I feel like there was a typo in this one because you printed those the day that Taptoe was apprenticing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch.
And let's see. This is a 24 to hit and then a 11 to hit probably doesn't get it.
11 does not, 24 does.
Okay, amazing. And then there's the damage with my baby. 3 damage.
Great, she takes 3 damage.
That's kind of damage.
And then I'm like, okay, well, as long as you're working, I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Yeah, keep coming over here.
5, 35, 30. Okay. I'm just gonna do this. try to get small against the wall so no one sees me.
You do make another cut in her, but she barely seems to notice. It is the Swayze Spectre's turn.
Oh, that's right. How
The
nice.
Swayze babies.
Go gadget Swayze.
Swayze babies have 21 to hit and a 10 to hit, so there's only
All right,
one
they,
hit.
can they move within range, or?
Oh shit, sorry.
She's
Hold
hovering
on.
above this magma, but
They do get 50 feet of flying speed.
Oh my god, the flying Swayze.
5, 10.
Why are they more
yeah,
powerful than any of our
I
Yeah.
don't know. I just looked it up. They're challenge rating 1. So.
They're better than all of us.
I accept.
Okay, and then when I rolled their hits, only one of them hit, and then that was a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points of necrotic damage plus
the
minus.
Swayzes are doing so much better than any
I
of
know.
us.
So much.
Oh, no. My soul juice. My soul juice. She sees it
Oh.
flowing out of her.
Oh, what's it look like?
It's just like what looks like red energy turns to gray as it swirls through the air and empowers the Swayze dogs.
Oh.
And they're all excited. Also, you must roll DC against DC 10 Constitution.
18.
Okay, you're fine.
Plus a big old con. Okay, your bonus, yeah.
Don't rub it in.
And the Swayzes hug tighter, making winky eyes.
You're making so many
I
faces.
don't hate it, but it hurts. Then
Same.
Evanora.
Just hit for the love of God. you
Okay, I am going to fly on in with my battle axe once again, completely undeterred by my many failures, and I am going to swing twice.
Wow, that's really bad.
We're fighting, baby.
A 2 and a 3. Beautiful. But what are you gonna? Yeah, no, that's not. No. No.
I can't do anything
Oh,
for
my darling, I hunger for your touch.
It is statistically unlikely.
Yeah.
Same.
The probability in
That's
this
really bad.
doesn't make any sense.
We need you to do better.
I'm
We need
trying.
we need more from you.
Emotionally, yeah, I think both Sage and Evanora are experiencing the exact same thing.
This is like a crisis for Evanora too. This is like everything about who she is.
This was my chance to be.
It's just your makeup is running. You're just sobbing.
I don't deserve to be a Terran dummy. I'm gonna use my bonus action.
You shouldn't laugh.
I'm gonna use my bonus action, and I'm gonna put a new smite on for next time.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll That'll happen.
For when I hit.
When you hit next time.
Tapto, we have returned
Oh
to
my
you.
God.
You are invisible.
I'm invisible.
Actually, if I can
yeah.
retcon that bonus action really quick.
Yeah.
You're all dying. I'm gonna use it for a shield of faith instead. Who's within 60 feet of me if I am up here?
I feel like he might need it the most.
Yeah, you will have a shield of faith. That shield of faith just adds a +2 to your AC.
Oh, okay,
It's a
cool.
little harder to hit. Sorry, please go ahead.
Okay, with +2 to your AC and invisible, what would Tapto like to do?
I'd like to run away, far away
But will you?
from where everyone is.
You're gonna dash action?
I regret the shield.
It's a great
He just
day
takes it and goes.
to be me, 'cause I'm just gonna run away. I got a bonus action. I'm running away. As fast as I
Invisible,
can.
singing the entire way.
I'm on a dragon scale.
I think all this is definitely canon. You are invisible, and I think that regardless of the actual squares, I'm going to say you do get to the boulders that have fallen, and you're facing the boulder face that is blocking the way you came in. You can see a little bit of light peeking over the top rocks of this pile.
Gotcha. Well, if we ever plan on getting out of here, we're going to need to move these rocks. So I will start to move some of the rocks out of the way.
Yeah, you make sense as the one doing that.
Yeah. So here
Yeah,
I
the
go.
littlest rogue.
Oh, man. Okay. I spent a long day at the mines. I know how this works. Move a rock.
So that'll be on your next turn because you took all of your
Yes.
action to move. Swam. Did you
don't know
listen to the
anymore.
pretty words that this dragon said to you about what happened to your friends in the orb?
That they all burned up in the lava, so she thinks. Yeah, that's what she said. That's what she believes.
She said, yeah, okay.
No, say that again, because I'm thinking
I
about it
remember.
now.
Okay, great.
Okay, Becca, what did she say?
Nothing. What would Swam like to do?
Or yells from across the battlefield. Said that now you freed them because you dropped them in the lava.
Yeah, no, I heard that too.
So then, it's possible.
It's possible that your lie is needs to come true.
You
Well, I
want
don't think you threw them in the lava. I still think you
don't
did.
think I should free them here.
Here's the thing. I still think you threw them in the lava.
Yeah, of course. Like, I picked up on
Maybe
the...
that's why you were emotionally distraught and your
That's
battle
what's
axe swings
happening.
were a little haphazard.
I
Yeah.
think everyone in the village is dead.
Okay, to me, I picked up on the obvious thing you literally said, which was that destroying the orb would free the villagers.
Where they were.
Yes. Right. To free them in here right now would mean a lot of dead villagers by fire and claw. So I'm not going to do that presently.
Okay.
Going to keep them in the orb
Great.
for the moment.
Unless they're very helpful villagers and help with food retravel. Well,
Are they though?
I think they'll probably die though.
I mean, they did put us forward.
Yes.
Kind of on them.
So I'm going to take some time right now, and I'm going to dole out some healing.
'Kay.
Because y'all need it. I'm going to go... That didn't count. That looks right. And I'm going to do a Cure Wounds on Basil. And you're going to be healed for 9 points of healing damage.
Oh, great. Thank you. Thank you. Still probably not trying to hit again since all the damage is like 25.
Oh, yeah. With my bonus action, I'm going to use... You know what? Screw it. Let's have some fun. All right. I'm going to take out the real orb. And those...
You see Chancellor Flogward's face pushed up against the glass, like, yes, Swamp, can you hear me? The voice is so tiny, it's really hard to make out what he's saying. You just see the mouth moving.
And I'm going to say,
Help us out!
Terra Hova, I choose you! And throw the ball against the ground, cracking it, hopefully, into a million little pieces of townspeople who then come out.
that is exactly what happens. The orb hits the ground. As soon as it does, it shatters, and all the townspeople, hundreds of them, do tumbling rolls in every direction from where the orb hit. And they all stand up, brush themselves off, take a collective look at one another, and
People of Terra Hova, hear me. I'm so sorry I did this here. We need some help.
Oh, you didn't eat them or throw them in lava.
No, they live.
Oh, thank goodness.
Please free yourselves of your bonds and deal with the dragon in whichever way you deem appropriate.
Or just dig out of the hole. There's just a hole over there with some boulders that some people can start digging out.
Or move the rocks. Do not die. Please. End of turn.
No. Bindalo sees all this happening. And that was so much work. You don't understand how much it was so hard to make that orb do that.
Be better then.
No,
Yeah.
you didn't.
Yeah, come here.
Oh
Bring
no,
it.
are we
Come on.
going there?
Come on.
I
You know
didn't know
what?
we were
Yeah.
going to go there. I thought I liked you. I don't know
Let's
if
do
I
this.
like
Here we go.
you
Come on,
anymore.
bring it right now. I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm doing that
going
thing
to
where I'm like
say-
trying to body him away. Like, no, not now.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Let me go. Let me go.
I'm going to say the townspeople
Hold me back, Basil. Hold me back.
will take their initiative all after Swam. When they emerge, they all cheer. They cheer Swam. They hear your words and your apology, and then each of them looks around and reaches on the ground for whatever is nearer. Some break off pieces of stalagmite, others grab discarded dragon teeth from the ground, and the dragon, who has landed a little closer on the side of this pool right here, after being hit with these specters, watches them all as they all swarm around her. Some run up her legs. You see Mutter Bellow goes hard with 2 dragon's teeth and smashes them into her chest.
Oh, bless her.
As she rears back, trying to bite but can't snap at anyone. And
do I
dragon's
dance?
teeth do additional damage to a dragon.
This whole time.
Wait, I rolled a 25 on the check and I didn't know that?
I said a vague, it's stagger damage, and then we'll see what happens depending on what you hit.
You did ask earlier.
I'm not a melee person, so I
You
was
were
never
like, were
gonna
we
use
supposed
that
to use
dagger.
those? And I was like, I don't think so.
Room full of daggers, everybody. We had a room full of daggers.
Bindalo screams out in pain, flies up in the air, shakes herself as hard as possible. Townspeople go flying, falling dozens of feet.
Oh,
and you see
Mortadella
them
went
take
right in the
falling
lava.
I'm okay.
Oh, no, you fell in there.
Can you roll a dex save for Montebello for me? I want you to do
I
it.
want the big die.
The crappy one.
I want the big die.
First die.
She falls in the lava.
Hey now.
I don't know why I hate this person so much. She does not deserve it.
She takes triple fire damage.
She was just so forward. That was the only issue.
Swam stands over her. You see,
So was
Mortadello,
the dragon swan.
I had the
That's
high
true.
ground.
Don't try it, Montebello.
Don't try it, Mortadello.
No, Swam, the younglings.
You underestimate my power.
Mutterbello's head goes below the lava for just a moment, but you are distracted as Bindalo, the red dragon, flies in the air, shakes her body vigorously, and says, "Fine, just go," and flies over, slashes as hard as she can at a couple of the big boulders. Some others go tumbling that had been on top of them, and she dives into the magma pool in the center of the cavern, peeks her head up one last time and says, "Get out of my leg!"
What an attack of opportunity as she leaves.
You get it.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it.
Come on.
Let's see.
That is a 22. Yes, to hit.
Finally.
And I will smite it. I'll use everything I have left.
The revenge.
Okay, well, whatever. 13 points of damage on the way out.
Okay, 13 points of damage. And you know what? Let's not be rude to the townspeople. They're gonna get a bunch of
Yeah, they're going to
D6s.
town.
Yeah. I think everybody gets a D6.
Yes!
Oh my gosh.
When they all did the damage with their dragon's teeth, with Mutter Bellow in the heart, and everyone else with their stalactites, they did 31 points of total damage.
Woo!
The attack of opportunity was powerful, but did not quite kill this dragon.
Everyone, I've been doing that the whole time, just so you know. But
Yeah, you'd be great.
townspeople,
Yeah, they all saw it, and they all believe exactly what you said. If Evanora got the attack of opportunity, so do the specters. Let's let them each have that opportunity attack.
Okey-dokey, let's see.
Come on, Swayze.
They both rolled a 13 to hit, so.
Does not hit. She dives into the magma and is like, seriously, get out! And goes back under the lava.
If I may, as one final insult, I promise, my last thing. I want Snack jumping off of Evanora's back as the dragon is screaming, just get out, to jump into her mouth and slide down her throat just to give her a really bad tummy ache.
Oh yeah.
now that's the explosive.
That was the frag grenade
was a frag
all
grenade the entire
along.
time.
A long con.
You
Yeah.
really are gonna give up Snack like this?
I can make him again.
Wow. Wow.
I can bring him straight up back.
What's Snack's HP?
Less than her stomach acid. I don't know what a homunculus HP is.
I want to know what we should roll as Snack chooses to blow himself up just to give this dragon a tummy ache.
It's a D4. So like yeah, 4 to 5 hit points is normal.
The greatest ending is to be in the greatest stomach, the biggest stomach you can think of.
Yeah.
From beneath the magma, you see a bubble arise and
Oh.
pop, and it smells like custard when the bubble pops.
It's better than the eggs.
You now have the help of all the townspeople. The dragon is no longer in the cavern. You have freed the trapped villagers from the orb that they were transfigured into, and they take a moment to slow clap for their heroes. Hova's heroes, Hova's
Oh, it's stuck. Look at
heroes.
that. Okay.
Incredible. Yes, keep clapping. I'm trying to open their hands, like put a flyer in. Amazing. This is the power that saved
No,
you.
thank you. I don't.
Yes, no,
I'm
you
not
have
home.
to take it. I saved
I
your
have a
life.
Zoom meeting soon. I can't.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Evanora
just
does her best to pull with her tiny arms all three of you into a hug. She doesn't make it all the way around a single one of you.
As the townspeople help you move the boulders out of the way, you're able to go back to your village of Terra Hova, and they choose to carry you as the, crowd surfing style, all the way back to the village, cheering your names. Give me a brief epilogue of the next things that these lovely characters do in town. Whoever wants to go first.
Well, even just as we're approaching the town before we resolve Swam, I turn to everyone and I say, everyone, we've had a strange, confusing couple of days, but at the end of the day, we helped a lot of people, and I'm glad that we could be here together for it. And I think in the ensuing days, Swam moves out of the woods and sets up a new wet mud shack in Terra Hova to pursue his baking and cooking enterprise again. Still struggling financially as he gives almost all of his inventory away, but now with the support of the town, he feels properly a part of the cooperative. And we leave him as he's setting everything up, as he's bruleeing a brand new little custard tart.
Basil.
I go back to the town and I'm so pleased that now everyone in this town owes me a debt of gratitude they can probably never repay, so they all
my
must be
God.
nice to me, even if they don't mean it. So every day I knock on every door, give them a new pamphlet with new information about the great old one, and invite them to my new temple that I have built in the kobolds' old sanctuary, because they don't live there anymore, and if any of them show up, I do murder them because they are all infidels. And that is my story.
well, Basil is only murdering kobolds, so hopefully that's acceptable. I think some of the townspeople do attend your ceremonies out of some sort of guilt, at least for several months, begrudgingly.
That's all I need to convert.
Evanora.
As we're leaving the cave, I picked up as much like gold from the dragon's hoard as possible. So you see Evanora just pass by the newly set up shop that Swam has and like drop a little money in like the tip jar, and then heads nearby down the road where she's set up a little bit of a camp of like a training facility for the villagers. Because she thinks it's about time that everybody learned to protect themselves, thinks everybody did a really wonderful job on those last swings on it, and has like people coming out during the day to train to protect the village as and join essentially Hova's heroes themselves.
Oh, the whole town becomes a Hova's hero?
Yeah, she welcomes everybody to be a hero, and she sits there and she like leads training, and she's not any better at it, but she's doing her best with her tiny swings.
Those who can't do teach.
Oh my
Make it
God.
less valuable. It doesn't make it less valuable. I think a lot of townspeople also filled their pockets with gems and coins, and they were able to pool their resources as a community and bring in dry dirt to put on the main
Oh
road.
my God.
Practicing on dry dirt is so much easier. Maybe I would have been better at this if we had been practicing on dry dirt all along.
Look at us living it up right now. Not wet.
Not wet.
And sometimes, last but never least, Taptoe.
Taptoe.
Tell us your future.
Taptoe's future. The camera zooms out of Taptoe's eye to reveal that he's older and standing in this cave, and he is giving a tour to a bunch of people, of visitors, and he's explaining how he's, as the local geologist, because for years and years, that he has made this a tourist attraction. They can buy coffee in the lobby where they get their congeal. People are remarking on how the design in the lobby is fantastically, the interior design in the lobby is just fantastic and mind-blowing.
Love the curtains there.
People are picking up pamphlets
Very
about the cave, looking at the printing, thinking like, oh, this is awesome. Every single thing that he had learned in the town, he's using in this space. And that, fades out of the cave.
And learns to be
A geologist. That was
pleasant
his,
roommates with the dragon in the next lair.
yeah.
Dragon's still there.
Well, friends, thank you for coming on this adventure with me. I
Thank you.
appreciate playing with you so much. It's been so great to have Vince, Michelle, Sage, and Carlos at the table. And thanks so much to you at home for watching this video. If you missed the other episodes, sure, watch them in reverse. Great idea. Thanks so much to Steamforged Games for sponsoring this video, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.